Welcome to the No Faking Podcast with your host, Jay Rudy.
Gotta switch it every episode.
Hey, your co-host,
Mr. Third Strike himself.
and your boy, JR. Today, man, we got a special guest, Mr.
PMC.
Okay. We got a posse here, man. You feel me? We just gonna talk. You feel me? We got a good show in store for y'all, man. First off, how y'all boys feel?
You know I'm vibing. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every time, you feel me, you touching some type of paper, bro, it's like your car gonna be like, give me that.
Man,
Bill took a lot of blues for me today, kid. I'm kind of tight about it, but you know, it's whatever. Bro.
That's why you ain't showing your face?
Nah, bro, because I had to get it back, man.
I had to cancel all his dates too, dog. I'm sorry.
They don't hit me up for the next month.
It's raining too much. You feel me? You can't make it.
bro, they paid the mechanic, man.
How you feeling, Mr. PMC?
I'm feeling good, bro. Life is life.
That's good. That's what's up, man. JR, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling better, man. I just got done being sick. I'm feeling better.
Man, always sick, dog. That's why we don't be I be wanting to drop a lot of episodes. You feel me? These boys be trying to hold me back.
Yeah, that boy music. I just got it for his life.
It's this weather, dog. It's killing me, bro.
I ain't got it.
Hey, pray for JR, man. Pray for that boy JR, man.
Yeah, but we got a good show for y'all today, man.
Of course,
you know, it's always good when we have a special guest.
Of course, man. First question, man. You know, I wanted to, since we got a special guest over here, man. I wanted to ask, man, how you feel like the state of the Haitian community churches, like the state of right now, man.
That boy just jump into it. What?
Just gotta ask.
I feel like we could go so far if we unite. I feel like unity has been our biggest issue. Like everybody feels like I gotta stick with my building, I gotta stick with where I'm most comfortable at. But if we can leave that mindset in the past and just come together, I feel like we'll be alright.
I feel like before the pandemic, it was getting
Getting to that, yeah. But
yeah.
You know, one thing I find it funny because in most cases why it's hard to collaborate is because there's a disconnect between cultures. But the fact that
we're all in the same culture.
You would think it would be copacetic, but even within cultures, everybody got a different way of doing things. So when you do try to come together, it seems like it's hard for people to pretty much take a step back and use synergy versus, oh, this is how it goes, so you just come into our fold and do what we do, versus working together like, okay, what can we do that works for all of us so we can propel the community.
Everything feels like a competition.
Yeah.
You know that's how it always been.
And I see it like too, like sometimes like the pastors too, bro. The pride, dog. The pride be in the way because everybody trying to get a shine. It takes away from being about God, being about Jesus to like the pastors. You feel me?
Yeah, to how they feel.
Because like you may have an idea. You're like, let me try to bring these churches in, but you know you got to get approved from like the pastors.
Of course.
Then that's where the ego come in and like we're working with who?
Yeah,
that's where. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't even think it's like too much ego. It's like
it is ego.
No, I was gonna say
It's
not ego in the
ego.
sense, but some pastors just really be beefing though.
Because ego and pride, bro. We don't know why though. Because it's supposed to be.
So y'all
it's
saying
supposed
pastors
to be
going pastors versus pastors?
Yeah. So it's supposed to be about the church.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be about Jesus Christ, the body of Christ. But it turns into.
So it's more about who got the bigger church.
Yeah. Who's gonna get or whose credit is gonna be, what church is gonna be at. You know, things like that, bro. I feel like it shouldn't be like that, man.
Okay.
But yeah, man. I want to light a question, man. I know you love Cologne. Cologne, man. You feel me? We gonna talk about some Cologne, man, because these boys out here, man, they don't get it. Like,
yeah, you need that.
Like, you gotta smell good, bro. You gotta smell good, bro.
These downs, right? You gotta smell
good for the downs. For the downs. You know we good for the downs, kid. Only for the downs. Hey, any dom watching this, you feel me? It's for the dom.
Hey,
We
chill.
love the dom.
Speaking of dogs,
Smell
man.
good for the dom.
Why the man turn like
hold on,
we was told we was dom too much.
use dom too much.
Yeah.
Hey, before you go deep,
Who said that?
don't worry about it. Before you get deep,
My dog, man.
My dog, yeah.
Yeah, dog.
After the podcast.
I do want to give a shout out
She
to
was
my
like,
boy.
we speak dom too much.
I do want to give a shout out to my boy, you feel me? Because when I was first getting into the Cologne game, bro, really, you feel me, expanded my palate. I didn't even know this man was stepping the way he was stepping. And then once he found out that I was, you feel me, getting Cologne, he said, step into my office. I'm like, what?
Facts.
Cologne? You
That
feel
boy
me?
got
You
a
feel me? I didn't even think this boy was stepping like that, you feel me?
I got a
extensive
museum,
amount
bro.
of
I
cologne.
Bro,
got
this man got a whole new, bro.
I got cologne too.
I walked in this man's room.
You?
Yeah.
I walked in this man's
How
room.
much you got?
couldn't Spin
I
that
got
joint.
like 20 bottles, probably 20.
Man, you.
I'm like, damn, how?
I gave majority of them drinks away.
No, that
I been
even
like,
after he gave like a batch. I walked in, he spent that bit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what bro spending his money on? You feel me? I was like, damn, you know.
That's real though.
No, the Black Cologne, I'm still
But
trying to
yeah,
catch
like
up.
so right now, like what type of colognes you into? And how did you start as far as like
What
getting
made you
cologne?
start?
Yeah, what made you start?
What made you start getting into cologne? And how long you been in it?
Definitely my wife. She's really into liking when guys smell good, and that's a good question. And then after that, we're just basically trying to find what fits for me.
Okay.
I'll be the first to tell you that I'm not a Dior Sauvage type of guy.
No, you Paco there.
I'm a Paco.
Yeah, I could tell.
Armani.
Yeah, I could tell.
Blue de Chanel.
Yeah, Dior was
1 million.
Dior was
1
good,
million,
bro.
yeah.
Dior is for the hood niggas
Dior.
that think they step.
You know one? You know another one nigga sleep on? Tommy Bahama. Tommy Bahama.
Tommy
never
Bahama.
heard of
Dior is for, you feel me, like Facebook people. You know they be finding things out late.
It's for the clothes.
Yeah, they be finding things out late, bro. They be like, oh, they got this new cologne called Sauvage, bro. You know, the thing came out, everybody already had it.
Man.
I feel like it's important. Like right now, I'm into like buying like good quality colognes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like expensive joints too.
I feel like men should like have cologne like. Treat cologne like how women treat their makeups and their makeup accessories.
Break that
facts.
down, break that down for the people.
Like meaning like you know how women they got the little palette joint, they got this, they got that. When it comes to like putting themselves together with their face wash, I feel like men should have like a whole bunch of like cologne accessories. You got the little bottles, you got the big bottle. I feel like you just gotta have that cologne around.
Yeah, it's
even with the deodorant too though.
Yeah, it's important to have different like colognes for like the season. Like one cologne I'm marking right now is the Club de Nuit. I seen on TikTok. It's cheap though. It's cheap, but that junk. It's cheap, but that junk strong, bro. Like everybody going.
When he put it on, like
They going. You feel me?
And since we talking
Ain't
about
going no more.
Cologne and hygiene, all the men out here, bro, like I know they got men deodorant, women deodorant, but stay away from that aluminum drone.
Yeah, aluminum ain't right, bro.
You want aluminum-free deodorant. It's better for your body.
That junk make
the
you
aluminum
sweat.
traps the toxins in your body and it closes up your pores. You feel me? And it don't mess up your shirts and your clothes, bro. So you really want to switch on that.
That junk, bro. That
It'll
junk.
mess you up, bro. And if you realize sometimes,
From your,
like
you
your
can't
armpits
get
are
rid of it,
burned,
bro.
rashes and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You really want to stay away from that, bro. And go back on him. Like when I got into Cologne, I had one scent that worked for me. You feel me? So every cologne I was getting in that season, it was the same type. And then my dog was like, bro, you need a cologne for each season. Like you need a fall scent, you need a winter scent.
He started with what was that? Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc. That was a little go-to. That was my first. That was like my first cologne for real. Like
Mont Blanc.
I was abusing that junk, and it's crazy. I rarely wear it. Like I wear it for the nostalgia, but like now we're going into the fall. Now I can really go into the scents that I like. Granted, the scents for the fall, it's like you remember I be telling you it's for the older women.
Chill, y'all boys
Tom
revealing
Ford?
too much.
Oh,
Man.
my fault.
You
You gotta put them on game.
gotta put 'em on
So
game,
the
bro.
Tom Ford ombre leather. I'm gonna put it out there. Because if you really get it, that means you serious.
That's free game, bro.
That's free game. If you really get it, you
Nah,
get
that's
the
free
Tom
game,
Ford,
though.
the Tom Ford ombre leather, and then you mix that with the Tom Ford noir.
Yeah.
You kill it.
And if y'all boys, you feel me, for y'all boys that like the Dior, man. If you gonna rock the Dior, bro, mix it with the Yves Saint Laurent, bro. That junk go crazy.
Because I got two Yves. I got the Inner Parfum.
The parfum. I think I have the parfum.
I got the black strip and the silver strip.
The black strip hit though.
I mix those two together. Whenever I mix those two together, bro, people be like, "Hey, what you wearing? What you got on?"
You apart.
Yeah. They be like, "Cause you feel me? It's not just the Dior now. They like this. It smells familiar, but it's kind of different.
It's like, what is that?
Yeah. What is that? It's good to mix. Cause sometimes you be having like some colognes you think they trash, but once you mix them with the other ones, bro. They go crazy. Yeah, they go crazy.
Yeah, you make your own cologne without
Do you think that it's good to have to spray two intense?
No.
No, not too. So first you got to learn your hot spots.
Yeah.
Once you know all your hot spots, then you go crazy. So what I usually do is I spray the less intense on the major hot spots on the body, and then I'd spray the intense one on the minor hot spots. So like at the crease of your arms, that's a minor hot spot. So I'll put the intense one there, and then the less intense on the major hot spots. So when you go by the wind, that whiff gonna make them turn their head for real.
Yeah, for me, I wear mine. I put right here behind my ears. Behind my ears.
Would you mix two intense?
Not really. I don't think the Yves Saint Laurent intense.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that intense though. That's why it works with the Sauvage. Cause like once you put them two together, it's like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. If you got that Dior Sauvage and the Yves Saint Laurent, it's not too late, man. Just mix them together. What's your best cologne right now? They'll go to.
It actually finished. I got to re-up, but it's the combo I told y'all earlier, the Tom Ford Ombre Leather and the Tom Ford Noir. That's my ultimate go-to. But right now, since I ran out, my match is the Givenchy Gentleman all black bottle.
Yeah.
You got the gradient one. I thought a gradient, but the all black one I like it too.
Good.
Yeah, because it's softer. You feel me?
Okay.
So I mixed that with the Spice Bomb, the Spice Bomb Black. And that combo, that combo, I'm telling you, they looking at you. What's that?
For real?
Neck breaking, kid. I only put that combo out for real.
People be sleep on the Spice Bombs though.
That's one of the Spice Bomb, one of my favorite though. I love the Spice Bomb, bro.
Yeah, because it's so intense.
Yeah,
it's intense. So you mix it with something
free
soft
game
and sweet.
Yeah.
Free game.
I love the Spice Bomb, bro. That's one of my favorite cologne, bro. The Spice Bomb.
People sleep on Prada. Yeah,
you know another one.
I had
the
silver bottle. I forgot the name of it.
The one I feel like people sleep on Monte Black.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
I never had.
They got hella. They got
one.
different types of.
I have the
Monte
red one.
Black.
I never used
the
it.
Monte Black. I had the black. It's like it look like how people be drinking the whiskeys out of the little. I forgot what they call. It's like one like that.
The little.
I forgot. Yeah, it's like they used to packing it when they put the liquor in.
Yeah, put a picture for them so they can see it.
Yeah. It's that, but that junk smell good. It's like silver at the top and black bottle. Man, that junk smells so good, and it's like a light smell, but it lasts though.
No, that's good.
Free game.
Buying cheap colognes.
Hey, I got a cologne that's it's not. I wouldn't call it cheap, but it's not on the expensive side, but it still gets the job done. Wanted. You feel me? You get that Wanted. The Wanted all black.
Which one? The one that looked like the
gun barrel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you can either get the all black, it's a little more intense, or you could get the silver gradient. Either or, you can't miss. That Wanted slaps, and it's cheap.
Go hard?
Yeah. I mean, especially
It's
in the fall.
But with the Paco though, there's only certain I like. It's certain ones I don't like. They got funny smells. Nah, I like the one, man. That's my go-to for sure. I don't like the little. I think it's the green one. It's like a green. It's like I forgot what it's called, bro. But that Paco is not.
Y'all heard of the robot one?
Yeah, the little it's like the little silver.
Yeah, that's my son. That's my son. Right
okay,
there.
I put his son.
YSL
That junk go hard too for dates, bro. Date night. YSL Lanui.
Yeah, the YSL. That's like that YSL vibe is like
crazy.
when you taking that one out.
But I think like one of the favorites is the Jean Paul Gaultier.
Yeah,
it's like people love. They still making new ones, right?
Yeah.
I remember my brother and my dad used to have like the older ones.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I used to see him, I see, we went to the shop to buy Nuclear. I seen it. I'm like, bro, this old band.
Yeah, the Zorg was on.
Bro, my old boy, that's all he used to wear. But the older version.
Yeah, I didn't know
the one
that's why I was like.
I think the one they had back then was a little strong because that one would last for all day on their ass.
Because I ain't even.
But they still make them though. Right?
I thought it was like. I thought it was.
I see they go hard though. I think those for like if you're college and stuff like that, high school, those jumps good for you.
That jump.
I got a question.
That's special occasion.
Yeah, it's still special. Oh, I don't know about them yet.
I ain't touch them since I seen them.
That's why you gotta stop caring about that Dior and all that extra stuff. You really gotta go
back. You gotta talk to the roots. Why you always?
I'm just.
But one of them all time is the Armani
Code.
No, not the
Geo. It's like
Aqua de Gio?
That's
a sleeper.
Bro, I keep that.
That's the number one scent of all time, kid.
That's a sleeper.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not.
That's a sleeper.
I got
number one scent.
That's a sleeper.
You know, that's my
that big bottle, boy.
You know, that's my second one. So after I got the Mont Blanc, I got that one.
The Profumo.
The parfum.
That junk is fire. The blue. I think they got the Profumo. I think it was a blue version too.
But people say it's like an old scent now. Like old dudes wear it.
I like the old
like
scent.
the number one scent.
If you mix that junk, you gotta mix that junk with some spice too, though. That junk. Or some.
Imagine that with a spice bomb, fam.
Huh?
Imagine that with the spice.
That's what I said. You gotta mix that with the spice.
The Aqua de Gio, that big get compliments every time.
Sure.
Even the Versace, the Diamond Blue.
The Diamond Blue, that jump.
You know, I got
Diamond Blue go crazy.
I got that one too.
That's the green looking one. The one with green looking.
Nah, that jump.
That's the green looking bottle.
That Diamond Blue.
Yeah, I got both of them. I got the
fire.
I don't know what the second one's called.
That jump fire.
It's just Versace parfum. It's a light blue one, and then I got the Diamond Blue.
That jump fire.
And the reason you wear them scents too, though, like when you wear a Dom, bro, like it bring back memories, bro. Like
I used to work at this cologne warehouse, bro. I forgot what the name of this cologne was, bro. It was like it came like a big ass. It looked like I think it was like Christian something.
Christian Dior.
Nah, it's like
No, Dior.
It's not Christian Dior. It's like Christian something, bro. It's like it's on like a Bible. It comes like a Bible type thing. But that junk like $900 to $1,000 a bottle, bro.
Yeah, Creed around like
Creed.
I don't know if I'm touching that yet, bro.
That's what they said that Club de Nuit is. They said that the Club de Nuit is like
it's like the baby
imitation
version
of Creed.
But if you might
Mason, which one that is? Mason.
Don know that one. My brother know that one.
What's the name of it? Mason. That junk around like 400 too.
Yeah, your brother collection go crazy too.
Yeah.
What's the most y'all boys ever spent on cologne?
The most is probably the Tom Ford.
Probably $250.
Yeah, I think the Paris one I got. I forgot the name of it already. It was like 2 something, 3 something.
Yeah.
I think mine was like.
It was like 3 something, but you got it down for 2 something.
Oh yeah, I got 3 something.
I think like 1 something. I ain't gonna lie.
But it's
I used
decent
to just
though.
get them junks. I used to work at the warehouse for it.
Yeah, I stopped because, bro, even the little travel size for the Tom Ford, bro, that'd be like what, 180, bro.
Yeah, Tom Ford go crazy too.
Oh, which cologne y'all least favorite?
My least favorite. I think no one I gave to you, but I ain't like that junk.
Oh, you're too sweet.
That way, I think it was Paco Rabanne too, bro.
Yeah, it's that I said. Some Pacos, it's not all of them that's
trash.
But another free game, fellas. Y'all need to understand. Just because the cologne popping, it also got to match with your natural oil.
Facts. Yeah, that's why it might smell different on me. Yeah, because it's good to trade or give away cologne.
Because I had a cologne I sprayed when I first got it. I didn't like it. To me, it smelled like cat piss. I'm not gonna hold you.
What was it?
What was it?
Oh, you guys gave it away?
Yeah. And then I bought it back. Cause
it was better.
It started smelling good on me.
It had the hype.
I was getting a lot of compliments. Cause I gave the big bottle away, and then I had the travel size. And then one day, like I was going to a function, forgot to put on smell good. I'm like, whatever. Oh my God, what is that? I felt,
I need to get my thing.
Well, I need to go get that.
Good feeling, bro. I think
it was a Versace, but another one, even the Givenchy, the Gucci Black.
Givenchy got some good ones.
The Gucci Guilty is good too.
Yeah,
Gucci Guilty.
I'm still trying to like see if I like. I don't know if I like it yet, bro.
I remember I had mixed the Yves Saint Laurent and the Dior, the Sauvage one.
Yeah.
I'm on a date, bro. The waiter asking me, "What you got on, bro?" I'm like, "Bro, what's up with you, bro?"
Come on, he
like, chill.
Nah, he was making.
I guess he was into cologne. He was into cologne.
Right,
he was into colognes too.
He
made you look for it from down there.
I just gave him.
What you was gonna say, Phil?
My least favorite is Chrome.
Chrome?
Yeah.
Chrome?
Nah, I never heard it. Me too.
Zaro?
Huh?
Rosario.
Rosario the same one that made the gun thing.
Rosario made one. They made one.
Oh, you talking about the thing that look like the little revolver?
But that's the brand, but it's a different cologne. Yeah. People.
Wait, why you don't like it though?
No, it's something that smell good though.
It's too strong.
It's something that smell good though.
No, the Zaro, he made good cologne, but he said he hit the Chrome.
Cause they got
that Versace loud too, ain't it? The Versace Euros
Flame, yeah.
Yeah, it's loud, right?
Loud.
It's strong too, right? Yeah.
I don't like the
The
Polo
blue one's
Red.
good too.
Yeah.
You sleep. That's the high school.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of niggas like it. I hate Polo Red.
Yeah, I used to have them John. I don't like them. I had them John. I had the Armani Code. That's when I first started. Like,
that's that high
wearing
school
Polo,
collection. You tripping?
I like them, bro.
That's the high school.
I don't like it, bro.
Nah.
You know when that grew on me that it was kind of funny at first?
What?
The Ferragamo Yuma.
Ferragamo Yuma.
It gives a chocolatey smell.
I don't like it.
He hate that joint.
I gotta see it though, bro.
Just at the crib, bro.
Like what type of scent y'all like the best though? Is it like the woodies?
Mine's the light. Well, it was the light blue, like the light blue.
I like a soft, fragrant spring.
But now it's
like a splash type of smell.
I like the spices now.
Y'all boys ever had the Valentino? I be hearing a lot about
Valentino.
it.
Valentino.
I seen it.
I think I seen it somewhere, or my dog had it or something. But
I be hearing. I hear people talk about it, but
I want to switch it up.
Nah,
I'm gonna ask my question a little earlier.
Go ahead.
You know my question. It's a good one. All right, so what y'all doing if y'all jet up the fire, y'all?
That's why you got this mad song, bro.
Get up the fire, you heard me?
Ask that in English, bro.
Okay, so what would you do if your son pulled a gun out on you?
How old is he, man?
Let's say he in high school, so like 16.
Ooh.
You tell him he can't go outside. He's like, Dad, tighten up.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to
put a gun out. What you doing?
I had to cut one of my own, like, close day one because of that, though.
He put a gun out on you?
On his dad type shit.
I ain't like he do that. His pop, you gotta go.
Yeah.
He do that on me.
Facts,
but answer the question, y'all boys.
Nah, I don't rock with bro no more.
What you doing if your son up the pole on you?
I'm big on like disrespect, bro.
Yeah, we
like, you disrespect me, bro. I don't know, bro.
At
this moment right now, I feel like you're not my son no more, bro.
So you know what does that mean? What are your actions after that?
Bro, man, cuz got a dip. He can't stay in the crib no more, bro. And I'm big on not kicking my kids out, bro. I'm big on that, but
you wouldn't be worried about bro coming back,
bro? Huh?
You wouldn't be worried.
I'm saying that's too far, bro. Huh?
You wouldn't be worried.
I've been hunting cub, bro. All the kids, I've been looking for cub, bro.
Do you think that like that's crossing the line? And
that is, bro. That's at that point you don't even see me as your dad no more, bro. You don't even see me as your friend. You don't even see me as nobody.
Enemy.
Yeah, like what got you to that point, bro?
Right.
To up the pole. What you doing, cuz? So cuz said he kicking him out, he hunting him down. I don't know what that means when he find him, but he hunting him down.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what they say, keep your friends close, but your enemy closer. I ain't gonna lie.
You gonna keep it in the crib?
I'm keeping bro in the crib.
Nah.
I'm putting cameras in bro room all the time.
But at that point, you can't tell him nothing no more, bro.
I wouldn't talk to bro.
Bum say you can't tell him nothing.
I would have like bro don't exist.
Bum say he a grown man though,
from
bro.
that moment on,
he a grown come in.
Listen, from that moment
hit your door.
I would not talk to bro. Oh, you could do all that. As long as you
phone
don't got on to me next time. Listen, from that one moment, you can't tell him nothing, bro. From that moment, my son pulled that gun on me. After that moment, we calming down. I'm carrying my fire everywhere now. I got a license.
I'm gonna be like, Kevin Hart, gun compartment. Man, what the freak?
I got the license.
Oh, using the bathroom. My bad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
I got the license.
At that point, he your dad now, bro.
Cause, bro, think about it.
Give me $300. All right.
Think about it, bro. You kick bro out, you gonna be paranoid whether bro gonna come back or not. If bro stay in the house, at least I know bro still here. Like, what bro in there doing? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, at that point, he your
can't go on
dad.
that side.
Cuz gonna do that. He gotta go out in the street, live a
probably
real man life.
get rid of bro though.
That
Bro, I
mean
ain't
you
gonna
think
lie
he
to
a
you.
man, bro. Go
I
find
need to
your
hear
own
the
way.
answer from the person who's actually a father with a son. What you doing, family?
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that two grown men can't live in a house together?
Yeah, I believe that.
This man done pulled out the Haitian sin.
Yeah, them supposed to be saying that.
Facts. That's facts, though, bro.
I don't think that he could stay in the house no more.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
As much as I love him, and I'm gonna always love him.
Yeah, dog, because that's too far, kid.
I would have to keep bro in the house, bro.
I'm saying that's too far.
I would have to know bro every moves, bro.
For you to do that, bro, that's too far, bro.
No, bro got to go though.
Cause okay, think about it though, right? Y'all saying kick bro out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, like I just said, it had to be a reason why he pulled it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that you kick bro out, you don't think he coming back with a vengeance?
Nah, bro, he a grown man.
The ops know where you lay your head, bro.
Facts, man.
You gotta go.
Bro, my son, my number one out. What you mean?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You the op now. The op know where you lay your head.
I am not worried
But and
about nobody else.
that, if you're not gonna talk to him, do it like, what can you do? You can't correct anything. Then why keep him in the crib?
Why kick bro out though? Like,
Cause he a grown man now.
I know he a grown man, but it's like
He think he
I'd
grown.
rather keep my eye on. But at 16, you're not grown.
He
to me,
think
though.
he grown though. I'm saying he think he
think you
grown.
are.
Yeah, you think you are.
That's similar to,
Go out,
to
man.
Young Bull.
If the age
Nah,
was higher,
Kinda.
then
Yeah,
yeah, bro, you gotta-
kind of. You heard
He
me?
finna go out there, learn his ways, then he eventually gonna try to come and apologize.
I ain't gonna lie,
bro.
the
Eventually, if you make it back,
The
Come on,
moment
bitch,
you
we
put
gonna
that
follow
gun
you.
down, I'm boxing shit in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm knocking.
Like, first of all, where he get it from, man. Another topic I wanted to cover on, speaking on that son part, man. I know you got married young.
Yeah,
How has that
yeah.
been? Like, what's the
Yeah,
process?
I was gonna ask you.
And for the people that got married young, or that's going through things, or people that's scared to get married young, like, what advice you got for them?
Marriage is a beautiful thing, bro. 10 out of 10.
My bro,
But
is that?
Ain't no why you laughing, bro? What's up with this bad, bro?
But it's not all peaches and cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts,
there are
facts.
good times and hard times. That's like basically everything but life.
Mm-hmm.
Marrying young for me, I wouldn't recommend. Like, I wouldn't advise people to marry just because you're having giggles in your, having butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah.
Marrying young was tough. And the
real,
fact
though.
that I had to get married young and then next came the baby, it really put me in a very, very dark place.
Yeah, you had to grow up fast.
Grow up fast,
Mhm.
and I wasn't ready for it.
But like, what have you learned since like going through all that? Like, y'all married still strong, you know?
Still intact.
Yeah. Like, what have you learned?
Teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that my wife is my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a
That-
question. Oh no,
Well,
go ahead. No, I want you to finish your thought, and then I got a question.
No, yeah. My wife is my best friend. She's not my enemy. That's one of the greatest lessons I had to learn, because when the dark places take place in life, you be feeling like you're all by yourself.
Yeah.
So I had to learn. I had to learn that my wife was my best friend. And yeah, go ahead, Mark.
I was gonna say, what's the biggest thing about fatherhood that you had to learn that you felt like you knew already? Like looking at your parent, like, okay, oh, you doing this wrong, you doing this wrong, you doing this wrong. But now as a father, like, they didn't open your eyes to certain things. Like, oh, I see why you were moving how you was moving.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Oh, I think
Of course.
we talking about that too. Like, you was saying as far as like you sometimes, say if you had to discipline your son, right?
Yeah.
If you had to yell at him.
I had to yell at him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it automatically reminded me of like how my father was with me.
Yeah.
And I always told myself growing up, I did not want to be like that with my kid.
Mm-hmm.
And just sitting down, having a moment with my son where I had to discipline him, and I looked at him and I just saw me,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, whoa.
You became that person.
I became my father.
Yeah.
And that was a tough moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Tough
right.
moment.
Did that shift like how you was raising your son and stuff?
Yeah. Also, it definitely made me say, you know what? There's certain things I'm not gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Certain things I will do, but when it comes to disciplining, I'm gonna do it with love.
Yeah, no matter like what point you may be angry or like what point you may think you go, and then you're still gonna treat them like with love.
Yeah, and I was say,
because anger doesn't get the best response.
Facts.
never. I was gonna say, so what is the biggest distinction you can say from being a father to your son and then being a father to your daughter?
Yeah.
My daughter
I got a
gets
question next.
the sweet spot more than my son, and that's not a good thing to say, but she definitely is daddy's girl. Like when it comes to my daughter, she can do something that pisses me off, but she be just looking at her be like, Daddy, I'm sorry.
That's one question I wanted to ask all y'all too. Like, do y'all feel like y'all treat y'all daughter different than y'all sons?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because my main thing is because I need to set the standard early on for my daughter. Because because you're your daughter's first love.
My dad ain't gonna need nigga for nothing.
Right? So to the point where it's like,
It's bad.
no, in fact, like I'm gonna be to the point like if you come and snatch my daughter, I can feel secure like, oh, bro, gotta be stepping if she was able to get her attention.
Yeah.
Cause the way I'm gonna treat her, bro, like,
Nah.
I'm gonna have her traveling, so you can't be like, oh, let me fly you out. I already been there.
She gonna be like, let me fly you
I
out.
already been there, bro. He was like, oh, let me help you how to change your tire. No, my dad showed me how to change my tire. I don't need you. No damn feeling distress over here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna still be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me personally, I want a daughter first.
Nah, I want a son first.
Yeah, I want a daughter first. Yeah, I want a daughter first.
I want a son first.
I want a daughter first.
Why do you want to start?
Why you want to daughter first?
I just want a daughter first. I feel like everybody you speak to, like, they say like how a daughter change you. How a daughter change you a lot.
Yeah.
It do.
So yeah,
That's
I
facts.
want a daughter first. Yeah, I'm gonna treat my daughter different than I treat my son. That could be good, that could be bad. For example, my daughter ain't dating until she like 25 or something.
Nah.
All right.
My son gonna start dating when he
12.
Like,
You feel like it.
Hey, that's facts. That's
my
facts.
daughter finna have a curfew
My son
8:30. My son finna have a curfew of 12.
Hey, just make sure you're in the house before we, man.
That's gonna be always gonna be the conversation. That's not fair. I'm coming.
Hey, I'm telling you, but just make sure you're in the house before I wake up in the morning.
Just watch yourself. But my daughter, I'm gonna have her location on. Be sure you feel me.
Yeah.
Let's treat
Your friends coming to the crib.
But it's gonna be a double-edged sword. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because like my son gonna technically be able to get away with more, but he gonna have to get a lot out the mud.
Yeah.
Versus my
Gonna get a lot
daughter,
of gifts.
she gonna get my daughter gonna get a lot of things just handed to her. You feel me? But I mean, you spoiled in the house. You're not spoiled on these
Yeah.
streets.
Certain rules gonna be on.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. She's going to the crib.
You said you had a question. What would you?
Oh, yeah, I had a question. All right, so with us three over here being single gentlemen, right? I don't know about but yeah, you got married early. So my question to you is like, how did you determine or how did you decide that she was the one for you to take that step?
You know she gonna be watching this episode.
Oh yeah, she watching. Yeah. And it's crazy because I thought about the type of questions you guys would ask. I know you guys probably ask a question like that.
Come on, man.
Passing all the tests that I had.
Okay.
What type of test do you have?
What was the biggest test?
I'm trying to get some tests, man. What
was the biggest test?
the biggest one?
I'm trying to put somebody on the tip.
Her character.
Okay.
Treating people, how she is behind closed doors, how she is around people.
Right.
You know, guys like to observe a lot.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so definitely that was one of the biggest ones.
It goes back to the best friend.
Mm-hmm.
She got the best friend characteristics.
And that's very, very important.
Yeah, y'all started as best friend first.
We
right?
did actually start as best friends.
See, so
This one, my dog can't have no best friend.
see, so that's why when you see me call a shawty my best friend, leave me alone.
Hey, you made it through like what? Eight of her relationships?
Remember we were talking about that. We were talking about that as far as like having to hear stories like of her dating other people.
Yeah, boy.
When we had flaws, we had started as best friends first.
Yeah.
And then see if you want to come.
Yeah.
This man made it through like 6 of her relationships.
It was a lot of heartbreak at first, dog. You hear the stories like, oh, you got heartbroken again, and I'm here trying to I'm here for you.
Maybe I'm here for you. Hey. And you know what's the craziest line, bro? Imagine you being the best. Imagine you being the best friend, bro, and the dumb hit you. I wish I could find somebody just like you. Nigga, I'm here. I'm right here.
Is your eyes open?
I'm here.
How long y'all best friends before y'all got intimate? And what was the turning point when y'all started to see each other as like?
No, he been to me like that. What?
I'm saying both of y'all started to agree though.
I think
First, how long y'all best friends first?
Best friends, probably 2 years.
Okay, we got a chance.
So all I need is 2 years.
God did.
I'm looking for a best friend.
Everybody has the same, story though.
Everybody.
Any dime out here listening, I'm looking for a best friend.
Then what was the turning point where y'all started to see each other as like to be in a relationship with each other?
Once you knew that I wasn't gonna go nowhere.
Damn,
I'm going there.
Yeah.
That's deep. I'm not going nowhere. I don't care.
Foot down.
Yeah.
Pressure.
I was one of the first people she wanted to hear from in the morning, and I was definitely the one that she would fall asleep on.
Okay.
So I fall asleep on the phone with. That was definitely.
My boys, I had that lock.
Yeah.
What made
started off as close friends.
Nah, for real.
What made you say like, all right, now after the 2 years, now let me just make a move? Like, did you ever try to make a move before?
I tried to make a move, but
you started joking.
You still was in that friend zone now.
Yeah. So
I don't see him like that.
You don't want to go out? Nah.
You know what's funny? I was just about to ask you, like, within those 2 years, how many times did you think you threw like a shot in the dark to see if she'll bite?
Oh, a couple times, man.
Like, you gonna get it? Yeah, man.
That boy said he was shooting like Brady.
Break. All right, we're just gonna go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I'm giving you the signs, man. You don't see the signs? Like, shit.
You don't see the sign?
I'm him. It's me.
Speaking of that, I want to talk about like, cause you know we in the age of TikTok, right? Like the people that be calling out people, cause you know we in the church, men of God. The people that be calling out people all the time, they be like, oh yeah, he a fake, he fake,
false,
false. But they don't do it in a way like with grace though.
Nah,
they do it with like. They do it out of, it's not in love, it's out of love.
Right, yeah.
Now, how y'all boys feel about that?
First, I would say first and foremost, it's distasteful, first and foremost.
Very.
And especially when you look biblically, anytime biblically it shows about holding someone accountable, it shows about correction, it always say do it from a place of love.
Yeah.
And most of these people, they're always doing it for clout. Like that one guy that had the microphone and he was trying to check Kirk Franklin. He was saying, I can't even shake your hand, and he tried to use scripture to justify it. But it's like, no, because you're doing this publicly for attention, you're trying to bash someone, and the thing that makes it like so distasteful is like, if you look who God used, he always used people that was broken. Right? So it's easy, because even the Pharisees like, oh, why Jesus walking with the debt collector? Why he seeing with a gang of thieves? Because God sees what can be done by using these people, so you can see it's only God. Granted, when you're in a certain position, you need to move a certain way, you feel me? So you can pull that person to the side and like, yo, the platform that you have, you can really like cause a lot of people to stray away if you don't, tighten up. That's different versus, oh, you're a fake prophet, Like, I don't know.
Not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, bro.
Do you think that is bringing people in or pushing people out?
Pushing people out for sure.
Yeah, I think it's pushing people out.
Because the biggest thing I usually hear people say when they don't want to go to church is, "Oh, church is full of hypocrites." It's like,
The club is full of hypocrites.
Your job is full of hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, but the same way, like when they see somebody getting bashed so distastefully, they say, "Ooh, let me stay away from that religion because
turn off.
I know my life ain't good."
And one thing I was gonna say too, like going back to the topic we're talking about, every time those people calling out people, is never let's pray for them first.
Yeah.
It's always like, oh, this is a false prophet. Here's why.
Yeah, he's a false prophet.
Yeah.
What he's supposed to do.
Yeah, like he's out there. It's never like let's pray for them, because at the end of the day, they still started in the correct path. You feel me? As far as like the church and walking with Christ. And the other thing too, like if you go back to David's story, he wouldn't even kill Saul when he had a chance to kill Saul, because he was like, that's God was that's God anointed. So sometimes I don't think we look at that, or we think about that, how we talk bad about people, or people that we used to be anointed but they still God anointed. We don't think about that. We'll bash like our elders, or because sometimes people do fall from grace, but it's not up to us to bash them. We have to pray for them, show that love. And people wouldn't call us like hypocrites that much, right? Because we would operate in love, and rather than, whatever motive that we have to gain too.
Yeah, and it also ties in back to the story of the slaves, where it's pretty much talking about like how can a slave tell a master how to punish another slave? You know what I mean? So it's like, because you don't know the plans that God had for that person, and you don't know if God is using his fall from grace to highlight a prodigal son type story. You know what I mean? You don't know. So all you can do is sit back and say, I'll pray for you. Because even with it's similar but not similar, even with the story of Job, when they was like, oh, Job, you had to do something. They bashing him. You had to do something against God. And then when God finally had that talk with Job, he went back and he said, oh, y'all got to apologize to Job, because ain't no way y'all was talking about my boy like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, watch what you say about, you know what I'm saying, God people. Just pray for them.
Yeah. I'm not saying like you shouldn't call things out, you feel me, when things is out of order.
Yeah, but respectfully.
Yeah, but respectfully with grace. Like,
and just make sure, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't show, like, reach out to them first at least. Try to reach out to them. Like, you never do that. You just go straight to social media.
Yeah, it's like, don't listen to this pastor no more.
Because if it's one thing, dog, God, you bash somebody, you gonna see yourself in that same position, bro.
Facts.
You gonna be like, you was bashing that person, you gonna be put in that same position. So it's always good to have grace, because you want people to have grace with you when you're in that situation.
Facts.
But you don't have grace with that person.
And I had somebody who was like, they tried to bash a certain teacher, preacher, pastor, whatever you want to call it, and then it was like, yeah, don't listen to this person. Da da da. I said, I hear you, but I still got some great revelations from this person in the past. Because once God gives you a gift, he's not going to take it away from you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Is not my conviction.
Exactly. He probably straight, but I got a lot of convictions that helped me stay on my path by listening to this person's sermon or listen to a testimony of this person. You know what I'm saying? Granted, even if I don't listen to them now, because I feel like once you grow in your faith, you may outgrow certain teachers.
Yeah, that was good for that season.
That was good for that season.
You go from glory to glory.
Exactly. So, but I'm not gonna bash them just because I'm not in a season where, like, let's say I'm not too much of a baby Christian, so I'm not only listening to the happy-go-lucky sermons. You know what I mean?
The uplifting
ones. You feel me? But I'm not gonna bash that, because at one point that's what I needed.
That's what I needed, to get me in.
Exactly. So, and that's why certain people are like, oh, don't listen to this person. I said, no, don't ever tell somebody that. Because what if that is what they need to get into the faith? Just because you're deeper into your word and you read your word more, you understand that this is not just what the Bible is. There's two sides to it. Don't bash the beginning of somebody, because now you might deter them all the way. You can't have somebody that just come into Christ and have them read Revelations.
Yeah, and we have discernment for a reason too. Like, ask God for discernment, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
Ask Jesus for discernment. Another question
I just want to say is that love conquers all. You know, when we show love, that's how we spread the gospel. hate ain't gonna go nowhere. It's not gonna take you nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And people see where you coming from, when you come from love.
Yeah.
When you come with hate, what do they gotta do? They gotta show you hate back.
Yeah.
And they not gonna see your point, your standpoint, or your point of view.
Never.
Like you tell them they doing wrong, they gonna start going at you. Like look at your life.
You.
Yeah, look at your life.
It's gonna be a
They documented everything. Look, you did this, you did that, and you want to come at me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to come with love. Like,
I'm gonna say one of the biggest things I learned from watching, and I say watching figuratively, Jesus is the way he moved. You feel me?
Jesus moved
And
correctly.
and what I mean by that is, one thing I noticed he never did was, he never gave people the word unsolicited.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like anytime he ever really spoke on the word, it's because the people was craving it, because they seen how he walked.
Mm-hmm.
They seen how he treated people. They seen how he treated criminals. They seen how he treated the poor, where the Pharisees like, oh, whoa, why are you letting this prostitute touch you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what really drew the people to follow him into the faith. Not because he walked around, hey, you got to do this, you got to follow this, da-da-da. No,
he was never like that.
His character made you want to know what is it about you.
yeah, what is the kingdom of Christ? You want to know, like, what's the kingdom of God?
Yeah. You're not like everybody else.
Yeah, what are you
What's
talking
different
about? I'm
about you, you know
interested.
what I mean?
Like, how do I be saved? Like, what's baptism? How can you be born again? Like, things like that. Like, when he was speaking to Nicodemus. So, yeah, you're right. Like,
And that's how people truly receive it. Because if you try to give me something I ain't asked for, I hear you. I'm good about my day. But if I come to you, I'm all ears, because now that's something I'm craving. That's something I'm seeking.
yeah.
You can't give somebody something they're not looking for.
Facts.
Facts. That's how most people come off, too.
So
Like,
do you think that people push the God? Like, do you think that people like try to force the gospel on?
I think some do.
yeah, I feel like some people do just for, like, clout sometimes, too. Like, people that be recording it. Like, hey, let's go talk to this person. They start talking, like, if somebody's in need, right? Somebody's in need. The Bible talk about that. Say somebody needs shoes. You go speak to them directly. Oh, hey, let me talk to you about Jesus. Like, that's not cool. Give them shoes first. You know, just by your character. Like, just by your character. Or you give them a shoes, they gonna know more. Like, hey, what would cause you to give me a shoe? What is this? I know it's not just you wanted to give me a shoes, right? Then you start speaking. Yeah, it's something about you.
Yeah.
And you start speaking the gospel. I remember I seen that story on TikTok where I think in Africa the leader of the satanic group or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's what I sent you.
Yeah.
You want to explain it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, so this woman who was of faith, she's a Christian.
Yeah.
She sat down with one of the head pastors or leaders of a satanic group. She never once said she was a Christian. She never once said, "Oh, you need to follow God." She just sat down. She listened to his story. She had a regular interview with him, and then she said, "Can I hug you?" He said, "Yes, of course." And then when she went in for the hug, he said the level, like the presence that he felt was something he'd never felt before.
Yeah, he never felt that.
He felt an embrace that like was so inviting, so warm, but he couldn't put his finger on what it was. And then he had an interview later on, and he said he had a dream where he was like pretty much in a pit of fire. He's dying. He's dying, and then Jesus came back. Jesus came in a dream and pulled him out of that fire and saved him. And then he said,
and they gave him a hug. Yeah,
gave him a hug. And then he said, "This is the same exact feeling that I felt." And then he reached back out to her and got more information, and he became saved.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that goes a long way. And one question you wanted to ask too, like, how is it like growing up in the church? Because you grew up in the church, like, basically all your life. I think we all most I think we grew up in the church too. Yeah, the experience. Yeah.
Wait, I want you to go first.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first. Growing up in the church, I can definitely say, when I was younger, as most children, it's like I'm just going because my people's making me to go.
Facts.
And then it transitioned to, hey, I actually got friends here, so I'm going to see my friends.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then as you get older, you're like, okay, let me, like when your parents stop forcing you, like, okay, let me test this out for myself.
You begin to get curious.
Yeah, you begin to get curious and actually try to listen, get involved. But then it's going to come a time, it's different for everybody, where you truly experience God.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what keeps you.
Yeah. So when you truly experience God to the point where it's like, this is what I was missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what I go through, I know if I stay here and I come to this hospital, he will fix me, right? You will heal me. You will stay with me. And once I felt that presence for real, like, cause that's, even though I ain't finding it, I was seeking it. So I was coming cause I would hear people's testimonies. And then once I finally experienced what it's like, and sometimes you gotta be at the bottom.
Yeah.
When I think dark to the point, and God will do that sometimes. He'll put you in a situation when he take you out, you can't say it was nobody else. It can only be God.
Only be God.
So,
Facts.
and now to the point where, like, anybody that knows me, no matter what I got going on, I'm making it to church. That's my priority. Like, quick story. We went to Orlando. For my daughter's 30th birthday party. I was going to drive by myself because I knew I was coming back to church because I think the youth had something to do.
Yeah.
So I tell everybody in the car, I was like, yo, is it cool if we leave Saturday night? Because the party's Saturday. So I can make it to church. It's like, yeah, we're cool, da-da-da-da. All right, so we all ride together. We get there, have a great time at the birthday party, and then they want to go out after, celebrate his birthday. So we're like, cool, let's go out. So we go out, everybody's tired, it's 2 a.m. We got to drive an hour to my daughter's sister crib, and then everybody's like, hey, man, let's just sleep in. Mind you, it's 3 a.m. right now. They're like, bro, let's just sleep in.
Crazy.
I said, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I asked y'all before I even came here, can we leave Saturday or Sunday morning? As long as we leave before 4 or 5, I'm cool, right? Because, it's like a 3-hour drive. So everybody's mad at me. I'm like, I'm not going to lie to y'all. We're leaving, right? So, and that's what we agreed upon. I don't care how y'all feel. Respectfully, right? And y'all can sleep in the car because I know it's an inconvenience for y'all, so I'm going to drive. People packing. I'm hearing a couple... and I'm just sitting there like, hey, I said I'm making it to the church house. You feel me?
Yeah, you told it from jump.
And mind you, I know why they was mad. We was already up for like at least 14, 15 hours.
Yeah.
Right, everybody,
You forgot.
right? Everybody tired. I said, boom. Because even when we went out after the party, they wanted to go to a lounge. They taking shots. I'm taking water shots because they hoping I get too lit where I catch water shots, baby. Because I know I gotta make that drive. I ain't making it to church. You know what I mean? And then I made it. We got in the car, prayed, played my gospel, drove all the way home. Perfect, mind you. I was running on fumes.
Yeah.
You still made it.
But God made me make
Dedication.
it perfectly. Everybody in the car sleep. I'm by my, road trips are hard when you by yourself. Nobody to talk to.
What?
Everybody sleep. And I already knew they would have slapped me if I said ask one of them to stay up with me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm a little I'm like, I got God. I'm happy. I'm chilling. You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna make it to church.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you specifically because, like, as a PK is kind of different.
Growing up in church.
Yeah, past PK is for like pastors, kids.
Pastor kid.
Pastor kids, yeah. And plus, like, with pastor kids, they put you on a pedestal
Right.
high for no reason.
Facts, because that's why, like, some of
being
the
the
PKs, they usually go left.
They the worst ones. The PK be the worst ones. The PK daughters now.
Yeah, it's the diamonds.
I'm scared of y'all, boy. Hey, no offense to some of my friends that's PK daughters. You feel? I ain't talking about y'all. I'm just in general. I don't want no smoke.
They red flags.
I don't want no smoke.
Pastor preaching, pastor daughter.
I'm scared of y'all. I ain't gonna hold
Look,
it.
this that look like he got stories. Look,
That's another podcast.
Well, we'll get that another time, bro. But go ahead, brother.
Growing up in church was fun because I had you guys.
Ooh, no, come on,
Friends,
man.
yeah.
It's not trying to make you blush.
Shed a tear.
Yeah. Being around you guys, man, was pretty cool. But then, after a period of time, we all got that moment where we kind of get a little sick of it. So the desire to not to go started to grow on me. But with life experiences and experiencing God and having that moment with God, like you talked about earlier, it made me understand why I go to church.
Yeah, because that's the main thing, though. Most people like bash church or bash, like, bash church because they don't understand. They don't have like their own experience with God. Yeah. Because first off, we the church, right? You the church,
the body.
You're supposed to take care of yourself first, and once you understand church, that people that are there are not perfect.
It's hospital.
It's a hospital. Then you understand, like, even with a hospital, doctors get sick. Some pastors are not right. Some pastors need to sit down, but people don't understand that. They think everyone need to be perfect.
No.
When something happens, like, oh,
not the pastor.
That's not supposed to happen. Not you acting out, pastor.
This man still gonna go back to the female lingo, bro.
But yeah, like once something happened, then it messed up your whole head. You're like, this supposed to be like a safe place. This supposed to be perfect people. Something imperfect happened, so now I don't want to go over there no more. Or now I have church hurt. But if you knew the word for yourself, at church, your eyes should have been more open, because that's where anything can happen. Like just like in the hospital, that's where you can get sick more because there's a lot of sick people
around you. Yeah,
that's when you should be more cautious.
Great analogy.
But people don't understand that.
What's your thoughts on church hurt?
What is church hurt?
Explain.
Church hurt. So, no, you got it, brother.
You got it, brother. Go ahead.
So church hurt is pretty much where you had a negative experience with certain church members, so you
bad experience.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so you cut off church completely.
Somebody gossip about you.
More.
Or I'm never going to church again.
Not even here. I'm never going to church again because you had a bad experience at church.
I'm done with God.
But y'all fake. Y'all hypocrites.
Yeah, but I bet if you had that same experience at work.
Okay, we get it. Because sometimes people be looking for other people to give them excuses. To not, No, but
so life goes on. Like they say.
Have I experienced?
No, not experienced. What's your thoughts on it?
What's my take on it?
Yeah, when you hear people say that, like.
I think when I hear people say, I don't want to go here no more because of church hurt. I feel like they're making up excuses just to not go. Everywhere you go, you're gonna experience good and bad.
Facts.
Yeah.
At work, good or bad. School, good or bad.
Yeah.
That shouldn't keep you. That won't stop you from coming back to class the next day. That's not gonna stop you from clocking in for work the next day.
Yeah.
But why is it when it comes to church, when we have a bad experience at church, our thing is, okay, I'm leaving God, or I'm leaving this place, or I'm just leaving the faith, and as a whole.
Yeah. It's like church is like the only place that don't get no pass.
No grace.
It's not. Yeah, no grace. It's not like, and it's like. It's not even like, oh, I'm not gonna go to this church no more. I'm not gonna go all together, so I'm not gonna try any other church to see if it's better here or anything. It's just like I'm gonna stop, period, or I'm gonna stop serving Christ, period. It's like, whoa, buddy, you going too far.
And they don't even do what you were saying, like to kind of go back off your question earlier. Even after that happened, they were like, okay, I'm going to just build my relationship with God on my own. They don't even do that.
Yeah, they don't do that.
It's kind of hard to do it by yourself.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Going back to your question.
Yeah. You can't.
It's important because you need, with anything,
you can't reach success by yourself.
Facts. With anything, you need like a group of like-minded people. People that's going the same place. Like, people in the world know that.
Yeah.
People in the world know that.
That's why iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, that's why that's the lie the devil put in some people. Or you don't need to go to church, but people in the world know if I need to create a successful business, I need successful people around me.
That's why they got mastermind groups.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's why they got all these different things.
If I need a sport, if I need a good basketball team, I need good
players around. Basketball players, yeah.
Like
in and out of the court. You interact with basketball players in and out of the court.
People at school.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm gonna pass this class, I need to make sure that I'm sitting next to. Yeah, I'm having that study group.
I almost failed my accounting course because I ain't friendly. That's the mindset we gotta bring out. I ain't friendly. I'm
Facts,
gonna do this
bro.
on
We
my
like
own.
saying we ain't friendly.
Right?
I ain't
Quick.
friendly.
I mean, I ain't friendly. Bro,
But you
quick
ladies
story.
out there ain't friendly.
Bro, quick story. I ain't gonna say too much. I don't know who watching, but quick story. I'm gonna do this by myself. Higher level, 4,000 level classes. Boom, first exam. I'm sitting in the front. I don't know nobody name for real. I mean, it had somebody I knew from other classes. I'm studying. I'm watching. First exam, I get a 38
Out of 100?
out of 100.
That's crazy.
I said, yo.
Bro, like I don't belong here.
And but what really was a shock to my
That's a brick.
like my pride and my ego and all that. Professor had the audacity to say, "This is the highest class average we ever had." I said, "Whoa!"
And you got a 38.
I said, "Boom!" I seen the good thing about accounting. The higher you get, you see the same people. Right, so I seen a dude that I had in like previous classes, like years before, and we was in the same group. I said, "Yo, fam, bro, I did horrible on this exam, bro. Like, da da da." He's like, "Oh yeah, we all study together. Half of the class is working together, the other half was working together, and my dumb self in the front trying to do it by myself. Fail." When we ended up passing the class with a B, though, I definitely got part of that study group.
That's good, man. That's what's about. Community is important in church.
Community is very important in church.
Because sometimes you discouraged, dog. Like walking this walk, sometimes you're discouraged. Sometimes you can't do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself.
Community is important. You cannot do it by yourself. Of course, the first big dog in making sure the community goes right is God. Sometimes you feel like God means perfection. God means my life is going to be perfect. God means that my bills are going to always be paid. There will never be nothing bad that happens to me in life because God is in control. But life happens. Not every day is going to be a good day. Sometimes life don't go the way you want it to go, right? But in the midst of life not going the way you want it to go, do you leave God or do you stay?
My good answer for that is look at the story of Joseph. I'm always find a way to bring that story up. Brother, the amount of interpretation that story have alone is phenomenal. But for your point, to answer your question, that boy got sold into slavery by his brothers. God was with him because he was with God. So God favored him. That boy got thrown into prison for something he didn't do. But God was with him because he was with God. And then God placed him where he showed him in the beginning. And even though it wasn't the path that he thought it was going to take, he still ended up where God told him to. Preach, that God showed that he was going to be.
Amen.
And another interpretation.
Brother, third strike, y'all.
Come on now, relax. I'm about tripping. Brother, third strike. Brother, third strike. No, but one of my favorite interpretations from that story is God showed him where he was going to end up, and then he went through things that we would have seen was like, oh, God playing in my face, right? But if you look deeper, each season he was in was preparing him for where God said he was going to be.
Facts.
Yep.
God gave him a glimpse of everything he said.
And like one thing too, like in the beginning, when he used to talk about it, people thought he was bragging. Like he even thought like he was kind of bragging too, you know, in the beginning. But when he started going through the obstacles, like most people would question themselves, like, God, you showed me something, like now I'm in the well, like, or now I'm being sold to a slave, like that's not what you told. Now I'm in prison now, God, like I'm in prison.
God
like
showed
you would be like, why should I continue to serve God? And things like that, because that's not the life you showed me. You showed me a great vision. People bowing down to me and things like that. But now here I am. Like most people would have quit, most people would have give up, and now you don't want to serve God no more. And I say that to say this too, like, and most of the time we think it's about us, which it really not. Like in the whole grand scheme of things, about Jesus Christ.
Right.
Like we're just here to do what God placed us here to do, And the sooner we realize that it's not about us, it's about Jesus Christ, I guess the easier understanding life would be for us.
I mean, I think our purpose is to continue the job that Jesus Christ started.
Facts. And people.
And that doesn't mean that life's gonna always go well for you. Like there are good and bad moments of life, but always keep your faith. Like don't let situations or seasons cause you to stray away.
Yeah. Facts.
And I heard something else powerful. It says, fear is just having faith in things you don't want to happen.
True.
And I was like, so if you flip that, no matter what your situation look like, keep your mind on how you want your life to be with God.
Facts.
How you want to, like, if I'm not in the house I want to be, I'm not going to keep thinking about this house. I'm thinking about the house I'm going to be in. You know what I mean? So it gives you something to go towards. And then that's when you're going to eventually start to see it come to fruition because you're walking in that. You know what I'm saying? Versus walking in poverty. I'm not poverty right now. I'm just in between blessings.
Right.
You feel me? So I ain't even worried about it.
Right.
I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, and one of the things I want to say too, like, just to leave it off was like Paul, like he said he prayed like 3 times for God to remove whatever it was from him. God was like, no, God could have did it, but then you probably would have acted out. Then you gonna go out on your own. You ain't gonna rely on God no more. Like when we feeling weak, so God said, my power can be made perfect in your weakness. So that's what we have to recognize, and we know that. And on a lighter note, this man watching wrestling though.
You've been watching wrestling this whole episode. I ain't gonna say nothing.
This man love wrestling.
I've been watching episodes since we started.
Hey, I'm an AEW guy, you know.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
He said AEW. You don't even
know that?
I still know WWE.
No, I really love them.
You know,
Let me
what's the difference between the WWE and the A?
AEW is more so of performing wrestling, right? WWE is more so on storytelling. Entertainment, yeah. That's why the biggest act right now in WWE is the Bloodline storyline.
The Rock bloodline.
That's why The Rock came back.
The Rock and Rikishi was cousins, and then Rikishi's sons are like in wrestling, and then their other cousins.
They family for real though. Rocks and Rikishi.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're family though.
No, I just said they cousins.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
What? So that's why he came back.
That's why he came back.
You remember after I went to the wrestling match, me and him been talking a lot. He put me on.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate your love. We thank you, my brother, for showing up.
Coming, man.
Yeah. Anytime.
So yeah, man, go ahead and comment down below.
Like,
go ahead and share videos. We be seeing y'all. Some of y'all don't be sharing the videos, bro.
And some of y'all, hey, look.
I'm taking notes, bro. Won't we?
No hate. I appreciate y'all for like coming up to me and saying, "Oh, I seen this, I seen that. This was funny." Say that in the comments.
I'm taking notes, bro.
Say that in the comments.
I'm taking notes. But yeah, go ahead, man.
No hating. No hating.
Spotify. You feel me? No fake. Spotify, Instagram, TikTok.
No faking, no hating.
YouTube.
No faking, no hating.
Go ahead and comment, share, and like. As always, man.
Don't make me run up
Until next time.
For real.
Until next time, man.
Ain't got this for no reason.
No fake. We out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Crypto, man, stop playing with me, man.